Hello angels, welcome once again to my channel. This is Evangel Anyanwu. I am a Nigerian trained medical practitioner living and working here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I have been doing a lot of videos on Saudi Arabia and I called it Saudi Arabia series, and I'm doing these videos because I'm getting a lot of queries about what is happening here, about people who want to come here to live and work. So in the past week I have gotten like 3 other questions or queries, and I want to address it in this Q&A. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about, meanwhile, let me give you a second to subscribe if you are new to this channel, and if you have been coming and watching and going without subscribing, waiting I do you try and subscribe now. Let's grow together. So like I said, also make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share, comment. Let me hear what you've got to say. Do not be shy to ask any questions. Do not be shy to ask any questions. If you're a doctor, ask your questions. If I cannot make a detailed video about it, I will give you a call on any of the social media platforms and explain things the way they are, so that you will be well informed to know exactly what to do when you get into this place. So like I said, it's Q&A, and I'm going to be answering questions regarding Saudi Arabia health insurance. And I also want to address a question that was asked by Halimat. Yes, it's Halimat. I think it's Halimat, that's her name. So she asked if she can come on family visas after her husband must have arrived here. She's not coming together with her husband. She wants to come after her husband must have arrived here. So I'm going to be answering that as well. And some other person asked about vacations in Saudi Arabia. That is, if you're working here, if you have annual vacation or annual leave, how to assess this annual vacation. And if there are other vacations or paid and paid vacations and all that, maternity leave, all these 3 questions I'm going to be addressing in this Q&A. So starting with the very first question, I actually have it on my phone. So he said, "Salam, sister, my wife and I are based in UK, but are planning in relocating to Saudi Arabia. We have 2 kids with a 3rd on the way. Can you please do a video on health and medical in Saudi Arabia, from cost to general availability, giving birth in Saudi as an expat, what are you to expect, dentistry, everyday aches and pain and more serious accidents, what means are available, and what is the level of the care? Do they also differ from city to city, and so on?" I am asking because this will completely be new for us, as in the UK health is free and readily available. I have a few more queries, but this could be a start. I am not so good with YouTube to find where I could send this message directly to your inbox instead of comments, so apologies. No, you do not need to apologize, and that's the way YouTube is. You don't really have anywhere you can send me inbox. Is just whatever you have in your mind, you pour it out at the comment section, and do not fret. You shouldn't be apologizing for asking questions. That's the essence of these videos. That's the essence of what I'm doing here. So to your first question, you said about health and if they are free, readily available. So in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we have different types of health insurance, and this is dependent on whom you are working for. Some people come here on their own accord, as in they came with maybe business visa. They have a small establishment, medium-sized establishment. Of course, this kind of individuals will definitely pay for their own health insurance. There are so many insurance companies here that will readily give you that, whatever plan you want to go for. These are for those who have their own establishment here in Saudi Arabia. Now, for foreign workers who are working for small establishments, like I said, or medium-sized establishments, these people, the owner of the establishment, the employer, actually gives them a health insurance plan. The employer pays for the health insurance of these employees. And sometimes, I will not lie to you, it is not so premium per se, because there are a lot of things, I mean, you cannot get under this category of health insurance plan. But if the company is a big establishment but private, that is non-governmental company or non-governmental establishment, but they are big, most times they give you the full insurance coverage. I mean, full insurance coverage, I mean, it could go to any length, with maybe those in critical condition that need intensive care, those who had maybe accidents, those who want to go for any surgery, complicated surgery, major surgery, minor surgery, to even those with chronic diseases. I mean, you will be getting your monthly supply as long as the company covers you, the company's insurance covers you. So these are now categories of people who are in the private sector. Now, for those who are coming to work for the government, now you're coming to work for a governmental organization or a governmental establishment. For instance, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Education, any ministry here, any ministry or any government establishment. Now your plan, your health insurance plan, will be taken care of by the government. For instance, you are a health worker, whether you're a doctor, you're a nurse, as long as you're a health worker working with the government, it is total coverage for you and your family. I mean, it's total coverage. I have seen doctors who have gone through a series of major surgeries and it's totally free. I have seen nurses who have gone through mastectomy, open heart surgery, brain surgery, and it's totally free. And I've also seen other individuals who are working for the government and their health insurance, I mean their health or medical attention or whatever they require is free, be it a chronic disease or an acute disease. And health here is, like I said, is 100% free for citizens, and for residents it depends on whom you are working for or working with. So your company determines the plan you are going to be getting. I have a friend who is an optometrist, but he is working with a private establishment. So the son had an open heart surgery. The company paid part of this bill, of the hospital bill, and this my friend is paying part of the bill. So that is his own type of insurance plan. I also have an optometrist. The wife gave birth here and he paid for the delivery bills, the hospital bills for the wife's delivery, because it was by cesarean section. Probably if it were to be vaginal birth, probably he wouldn't be paying. So I am saying this because the person you're working for determines the kind of insurance plan you will get, whether it's a very huge premium insurance or the smaller ones. So if you are working for instance, the Ministry of Health, that is where I'm working, so I'm going to be using myself as an example. I mean, health is free. I mean, it's totally free, 100% free. I give you an instance. When I gave birth to two of my kids here in Saudi Arabia. I gave birth to two of my kids, my second son and my last baby, my last son. So when I gave birth to them, I did not pay one halala. Even after giving birth, the hospital gave me milk, Similac, cattle. They gave me diapers. Yes. And they will also give you even some baby clothes, depends on the hospital you used. They'll give you some baby clothes. So it is that sweet, if I may say. It is that sweet. I gave birth to my last baby by cesarean section. I did not pay one halala. I mean 1 cent, 1 naira. I did not pay. But I was well taken care of. Now you are coming, I don't know the company you're going to be working for or working with, but whoever that is, make sure they give you an insurance plan that will cover most of the things you're going to be needing in terms of medicals or health. Usually health is free for most people, and those in small establishments, to an extent, health is also free. Depends on the plan your company gives you. If your company gives you a good plan, then you are going to be getting almost everything free, whether you have an acute issue or a chronic issue. So like I said, if you're going to be working for a big company, just know that you're going to be getting a very good insurance plan. And for your wife coming to give birth here, do not be afraid. The health system here is good. This is not where they play with lives. No, Saudi Arabia is not where they play with lives. I know a lot of people who come here for health tourism, for medical tourism. Their hospitals are well equipped, even to the primary care centers. In primary care centers, you get almost all necessary machines and equipment you need to practice. Sometimes in surplus. I'm saying this from experience, sometimes in surplus. I mean, you cannot say you are practicing here and the materials with which you will practice with is lacking. No way. I mean, it has not happened in my 5 years of staying here. So I have never seen where they said, oh, we are lacking this. Even before it's about to finish, they have restocked. It is that simple and sweet. If you are coming with your preggy wife, do not be afraid. You will be covered. Human wise, medical wise, health wise, you are covered. And it's going to be totally free. I mean, everything free for you if you are on a good insurance plan, and this is dependent on your employer. Now, if you are not you're not working for a very good establishment, sometimes they waive fees. I think so. Sometimes they waive fees, but just know your employer, know the health insurance plan they have for you. For me and my family, it is free. I mean, totally free. We don't pay anything, and it's like that for other health workers. That clears it. So do not be afraid. You will be covered. Your wife will be well taken care of. Here they have very good hospitals here and there. I mean, your corner you see hospital, on the other side you see hospital, you see the primary care centers, and you'll be fine. Do not be afraid, you'll be fine. So the second person asked if she can come with a family visa after her husband must have arrived here. Yes, it is that simple. I made a video about that. There is a family visa, and you can decide to come with your husband all the way. Immediately he's coming, or your wife, immediately she's coming, and you can decide to come at a later date. If you decide to come at a later date, all your husband or your wife or your partner needs to do is to go to the directorate. Like you said, I think your husband is a doctor, so he will go to the Ministry of Health directorate in his region and get a visa authorization. So once he gets a visa authorization, he will send it to your country's Saudi embassy. Wherever your country is, you did not tell me your country, but he will send it to your country's Saudi embassy, and within days, sometimes they say 5 working days, 7 working days, I don't know, 3 working days, depends on how fast that country's embassy, Saudi embassy is, you will get your visa for you and your child. So it is that simple also. So he will just get visa authorization and send to you guys in your country, and you will go to the embassy, do all the necessary things you're supposed to do, like the medicals, police clearance, certificates, and all other stuff, and then you will get your visa. Now the third person asked about vacations. Ooh, this is the part I love, because here in Saudi Arabia you can have a vacation shower. I mean, they shower you with so many different kinds of vacation that you'll be wondering, oh my god, what is happening? And all these vacations are paid. 100% paid vacations. 100% paid vacations. What I mean is, you have your annual vacation, which is usually 45 days annual vacation, and it's paid, 100% paid. Then you have, if they are doing any kind of ceremony like the Ramadan, you will get vacation for Ramadan. If you work during Ramadan period, during the festival, Eid festival, you get the vacation. If you work during the Hajj festival, you will get the vacation. So many ways to get vacation in this country, and even if you put all of them together and you want to take them as one straight vacation, you'll be allowed to take it. So sometimes I take 2 months, I mean 60 days. I have taken 70 days in the past, but this time I think you cannot exceed 60 days. I think there's a new rule, you cannot exceed 60 days, so you can actually get 2 months vacation, and it's 100% paid. So that is why I said it's like a shower, you know, it just rains on you. I mean, the vacation stuff just rains on you. So that is it for that, guys. I didn't want this video to be this long. Let me remind you and give you a second to subscribe. Thank you so much for your subscription. Please share, comment. Let me hear what you have to say. Do not be afraid to comment. Please comment. That is what I want. That is, do not apologize for commenting. That is what I want. I want to know what people want to hear. I want to know what content to create. I don't want to just do things in my own way. I want to know exactly what people want to hear from this place. I want to know what you want to know about this place. And I'm going to be telling it to you the way it is. I don't mix my words. I don't hide anything from anybody. I will tell you the way it is. And meanwhile, thank you so much if you have been watching till this time. This is pretty much a long video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment. Let me hear what you've got to say. Please, let's increase this like. I want this video to get minimum of 100 likes. Please, let's increase it. So Bala, I think that is your name. I hope I have been able to clear your mind or to clear your queries about health insurance or medical insurance in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This place, they do not joke with lives. They will probably care for you much more than you can get in the place you're coming from. I must assure you that that's the simple truth. We do not play with lives here. We don't. Because if anything happens, you're in for it. You are in for it. So you don't play with lives. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and take care of you. Bye.